So who made your coochie tingle when you when they first came, when the guys first came?
Well, Chris was the first one that came off the boat, and he's just so handsome. So you know, of course. But for me, Chris reminds me of the kind of guys that I was interested in when I was his age.
Okay.
So it's very interesting that I reverted back to my 28-year-old self, which is his age, to find that passion or chemistry, because who I am now, if it was outside on a bar, at a bar, I don't think it would have translated that way, because I'm very much who I am now. But for some reason, the dynamic of the house, which is very different, because it is experimental, they do put you in an environment like that. I actually just ended up going back to that 28-year-old girl who would have been very attracted to the tall model, dark, green-eyed guy who was Chris, you know?
Full of red flags.
Full of red flags,
but then, exactly, which I wouldn't do so much now in outside of that environment. But then the dads came in and they also pulled me back to this like logical 46-year-old woman.
Yes,
you know?
you're kind of pulled in both directions.
That I love the fact that you're a stable man who, you know, has the credit score and the note from the therapist.
Yes.
Well, most of them. For all of them.
Right.
And so it was like this really weird dynamic with me wanting to do logically what I would do at my age versus this wild child in me that still has this very young spirit who wants to like party with the 28-year-olds.
Yeah, definitely. You know? And how about you?
To be honest, I was so overwhelmed with relief when they showed up because I immediately went, there are age-appropriate men. Yay! You know, because I have a family, I have a career, I have people watching me, and there's certain things you don't necessarily want to do or advertise in front of them, which I have done some of, but that's okay. But yeah, it was really a relief for me, and then just to see how exceptional they were, just not only physically attractive, but how engaging and intelligent and fun and how they were just down for anything. It was great. It was absolutely wonderful. And having met their sons already, I knew that these were going to be exceptional men because their sons were exceptional.